Alrighty, we're going to do a quick preview of a couple things here at our Annapolis sale. We're down here in Eastport. We'll be here Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. We got a lot of cool stuff, but I've gotten a lot of questions about a few things in particular. This week, the questions were about a lot of the small stuff. You wanted some better pictures of the records, of the postcards, some of the military stuff. So I'm going to show you real quick what we got with the records. This is easy. I'm going to flip through them. Hopefully not too fast, but not too slow to bore you to death. All these, I would say, I checked the vinyl on most of them. They're pretty clean. The jackets vary. You can kind of see from the top of the box. Some of them are mint. Some of them have been, hey, I've been in the basement 50 years kind of stuff. So here we go. A lot of classic rock. We're gonna jam through this real fast. Peter, Paul and Mary, Linda Ronstadt, Lofgren, The Doors, BTO, Chicago, Jackson Browne. This is easier than me taking a million pictures. I'd rather shoot a quick video and you guys can see them all. CSN, Bob Dylan, more Crosby, more Beach Boys, Doobies, a lot of Doobies, a lot of Chicago. There's some Clapton, more Chicago, Huey Lewis, a lot of Peter, Paul and Mary too, I guess. A lot of Crosby, Stills, Nash. Yeah, that one's crazy. Donovan, a gift from a flower garden. A lot of, we got some old Peter Max posters. They're not in the best of condition, but they're real groovy too. There's definitely some 60s, 70s stuff in here. Here's Beach Boys, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Big Chill, more Beach Boys, Animal House. You get the gist. We got a lot of good vinyl in here for you guys that like to sit down in the basement and crank the vinyl. Stevie Wonder, Jackson Browne, Orleans. There's some Mountain. Look at that cover. That's groovy too. Beach Boys again. Hart, Annie, Herbie Hancock, Jeff Beck, Kenny Loggins. Actually, some pretty good old vinyl. Pablo Cruz. I saw them way back in the day. Grateful Dead. Best of. Disco Dynamite. Look at that. We got the OJs, Rick Dees. Pretty badass there. Then we got, looks like some, get these out of the way. These look like a lot of Broadway show tunes here for a few. South Pacific, all the ones you see in every house really. Okay, then we're getting into some more groovy stuff here. Revival. Who's that? That's pretty groovy looking too. Okay, jazz, Fleetwood Mac, Earth, Wind and Fire. That one's crazy too. Best of John Mayall. Alright, I like that. Def Leppard, Jimi Hendrix Experience, of course. Here's the original soundtrack from Woodstock. If you look real close, you can see Amy sitting out there in the mud, listening to the tunes, right, Amy? That was right after they made the announcement there was some bad weed going around. She somehow got out of there alive. She'll be your cashier this weekend. We take cash, credit, debit. We even might take a little PayPal or Venmo if you got none of that stuff. Here's one everybody should get as a Christmas gift to somebody. Christmas memoirs played on antique music boxes. Now that is groovy. Steppenwolf, Disco Baby by Van McCoy. And we got some more, looks like some more show tunes in here. Anyway, pretty good vinyl selection. If you're thinking you're worn out on the vinyl and you still like CDs, we also have, look at this rack full of DVDs and CDs. And again, we got a lot of classic rock up here. You can see King Crimson. What else we got up here? Grateful Dead. Same kind of stuff that they had on vinyl. Bob Marley, Dave Matthews, Robert Palmer. Some pretty good stuff. Down here we got some movies. A lot of them are, we got a couple selections of TV shows like Downtown Abbey, Hawaii Five-0, Upstairs, Downstairs, Family Guy, Arrested Development, Sherlock Holmes. There's some cool ones there. Sales got a little bit of everything. Oh, actually I had a lot of questions on these. These are the old flags that you'd have flying off the back of the old mahogany boats that Amy also has 15 out on her pier, right, Amy? Mm-hmm. Maybe not. A lot of cool old vintage flags. So these are really cool. There's one from from Bicentennial. If you're a local Annapolis, these may be certain boat clubs or yacht clubs that I'm not familiar with, but you guys will know. And we got some really cool smalls up here too. Here's some little military pins. There's some uniform stuff. I don't know if you saw these guys online, but they're totally crazy. This little Evinrude miniature with the boat is super cool too. What else we got in here that's pretty cool? Oh, postcards. Everybody wanted me to see what's up with the postcards. We got some loose postcards, and we got this big old album. A lot of old linens in here. Real nice collection, actually. Looks like these are from Connecticut. Look at that one. I don't know where that is, but there's some neat scenes. And then you got some color. Looks like British Navy stuff. Look at that one where the guy's skiing. Those are really cool Alpine early linen postcards. And here I even think I saw some real photo postcards. There's some neat stuff in here. And then our normal stuff, like we've got the Wedgwood China. Looks like this is Comper. This is a groovy piece. I don't know if you guys saw this online. Starship Enterprise pizza cutter. When's the next time you're going to see that? What do we got over here? We got, this is from Texas A&M. Old class photos. Some nice old blankets. Kitchen, as usual, is full, guys. You know what that means. We're not pricing a lot of it. Come make some piles in the kitchen. The only thing in here it looks like they priced is the Waterford. We got some stemware. Hope I'm not moving too fast, but I always feel like I'm moving too slow and it's boring. But again, piles and piles of kitchen. Whatever you need. This is a real clean house. I know some of the ones we do that are older that have the antiques and collectibles we take for the, because we know you like digging through the old stuff. This house is very clean. So whether you're after literally a spatula or you're after Pyrex and bowls, super clean. Here's a nice old nesting Pyrex set. We also have a garage out back, carriage house up top. Has a lot of stuff. I'm going to run down the basement real quick and show you how fast. I was shooting this just to do the vinyl since I had so many questions, which I understand. If you want to drive down to Annapolis, you want to know what we got. Here's a bunch of old dolls, but I'm showing you everything now real quick. The lighting down here is not great. We'll have it lit up by this weekend. If you like old board games, we got a lot of these old board games he collected. I guess that's the Spanish version of Risk. Here's a Japanese version of Monopoly. Here's an old one called Yacht Race. That's pretty cool. Just a little bit of everything down here in the basement. Here's some more board games. Whether you're after an old globe, old tables, whatever you want. This is a really nice Mealy vacuum. If you're into beer making, we don't have any alcohol because it's illegal to sell the alcohol, but we'll make sure you can make as much as you want. This is a home brewing kit. What do we got over here? Lots of cool stuff just to dig through in the basement here. Old Jeopardy board game, Life. I mean, there's just some crazy cool stuff. This is a real old Risk. This is a neat old vintage barware set. Looks like a fire engine. Got old beer steins. We're still cleaning up down here, but I'm shooting. Oh, real good power tools this week, you guys. I even got a couple nice drill sets up in the main room with the nice lithium batteries. They're up there in the main room, obviously, since people could put them tiny batteries right in their pocket. But anytime anybody needs power tools, we got some good stuff this week. Where was it? I was also going to show you. There's a little tiny, I think, table saw and router table as well. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, here it is, right here. Here's the router table. And here's a nice Craftsman tabletop which actually I like more than my big one. I got a couple of them, and I like that one. I got one on wheels, but I find I use my little tabletop more. Alrighty, I said that there was a little carriage house out back with an apartment upstairs. Now that we start digging stuff out, I'm going to show you guys that too, because I think there's some pretty cool stuff out here. First things first, here's a real nice patio set. Some plants. Even this swing right here is in the game. If anybody has a use for this, it's pretty neat. But in here, the more we work, the more we find, which is good for you and good for us. We got a Black & Decker edger to start. We got a real nice Cobalt Next Gen One Touch 19-inch push mower. We also have a Greenworks 1,700 pounds per square inch power washer. If anybody needs a chandelier, there you go right there. Some really nice lawn and garden stuff in here for you guys to choose from. And some real interesting high-end small, I guess, appliances you'd call them. First of all, we got this Weber Kettle pizza. We got a Blickman boiler maker. I presume this is for brew making. There's your coils, your immersion wort chiller. This is also for brewing your own stuff. We got a deep fat fryer down here. This is a really nice little case. It's on big casters. If you need a good utility shelf that wheels around in your garage or basement, it's pretty cool. On here we just got some basic lawn and garden stuff. Here's more things for model railroad. You got some bridges and track. This is an interesting old piece. It's a Brother Electro-Knit KH910. Any of you guys that are into, I guess this is like a big power loom or whatever, we'll figure it out. But if you're in the sewing game, you know what this is. And also have a nice battery charged leaf blower. In fact, I've got almost that exact one at home. It's really nice. You don't have to walk around with a cord or mess with a gas. John just pulled something really cool out over there. I don't know. That's awesome. We'll wait for him to open it. We got some yard tools, little doggy carrying case or a big kitty, depending on what you got. And John still doesn't know what the heck this thing is, but
Disc golf.
What is it?
For disc.
Oh, it's for frisbee golf? Okay, cool. I dig it. All right. Well, we'll run upstairs and show you guys the upstairs because there's some really nice furniture up here. Now that we're out here, might as well attach this video onto the last video, and then we're done. But the more we work down here, these last-minute sales can be real good to us. It's kind of a weird deal. Whenever we do one, where's the lights? Where we have weeks and weeks. Sometimes we dig through the house and we don't find a lot of anything. And the ones it seems that we have like 2 days to get it together because of their moving dates, etc. We find a lot of really nice, cool stuff. That is the case this week. There's a nice, looks like no one's ever used this Black & Decker toaster. There's a Keurig, little Magic Chef microwave. But look at this. This Nordic Track is crystal clean. She just bought it not too long ago. Airflow, and it's got everything. I'll plug it in and take a video tomorrow when I'm here maybe. It's in great shape. If you guys know what you're looking at here, it's an expensive piece of machinery. And they got just more of your Annapolis artwork everywhere. We got a flat screen TV over here. Some books, but again, great sale this weekend. It's this Saturday at 9 a.m., this Sunday at 9 a.m. Don't miss it. We'll be here and everything must go. See you guys this weekend.